Missed a big one yesterday. I'd like to apologize to all the YouTube viewers for yesterday's stream not going up. Or not even being streamed. I only streamed on Twitch. And it was kind of a banger.
Anyone got a smoke?
Jesus, I thought there was a person in my room right now. That sounded so close to me.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
We got these, the MSI, who is Monarch, and the Iconoclast, another kind of faction. We got them to become friends. We told them to make up. One of them wanted to get this, like, weapon to go against the government. The other people were like, no, you should give it to us. And I was like, what if y'all work together? Reach across the aisle. You got the people on the left that are like, hey, we want free healthcare and stuff like that. And you got people on the right that are like, hey, we don't like minorities. What if y'all like became friends, you know? Every day in May, but all month Goon in June. Oh my god. SSJ Piccolo, that's crazy. Just goes to show there's always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were.
There's a weird line.
People don't change. Not really.
Do you see this line that's like rendering shadow? I wonder what that is. Is that like FSR or the 3D resolution of the game? No, I don't know what that is. Why's that looking all funky? Dominus Graves, this game's pretty awesome. We had a great time playing it yesterday. Was able to have the MSI and the Iconoclast become friends, and it was not really friends, but you know what I mean. It was a good time. You've got to try looking for the good in people.
In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Head back to the fucking ship. Being reprimanded. It's just my elf eyes. Yeah, maybe it is. I think you might be right. What up, Cooper and YouTube? Hello, Chrono Rig. One more week till craziness, indeed. Tried booting this up the other day after watching your streams and realized the console version just doesn't look near as good as PC. I'll stick to your streams. That's all good. We did the mission, now let's head inside. Oh, yikes, I'm a bike. The unreliable. Damn, we're heading to his lab already. What the hell?
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Hold on, what do all the homies got to say?
Something busted, Captain?
Break time's over.
Something on your mind?
Thought y'all would have more to say, Jesus.
Good luck, Captain.
I'm gonna take Ellie and Parvati. Gianna Michaels.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud. I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself. Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply.
Later, RXR.
Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Good news, everyone. What's so important about those chemicals? Those chemicals.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
I need to lower the brightness. Like this screen is so bright, dude. Oh, let's go, Nuggies. Just tell me what to do.
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Dimeth. So pretty much just like you die of meth. Sulfoxide. Big green. Everybody write those notes down. Yo, what up, Josh? I'm chilling, big dog. Very, very relaxing. Had a great holiday. How was everybody's holiday? What'd you do? If you were indeed off. Not everybody, you know, I get it. I get it. I forgot about this overlay. You barbecued, nice. Anything I should know about this Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Find Carmen Imagawa, steal chemicals. Got it.
Captain, got a minute? So, we're just gonna march straight into Byzantium and acquire some rare chemicals right under the board's nose? I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Why do you say that?
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Shit. Fuck. I don't know. I've just been going along with him for now.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
I'm not gonna become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
So based. She's so based. I didn't know you cared, Ellie.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Ew.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength.
Oh, what the fuck you're talking about, Parvati? It's such a good soundtrack, so kind of like understated and... Alright, let's do the DLC. Let's do this murder mystery thing.
I understand we have decided to continue supporting the outlaw scientist, Dr. Phineas Wells. Welcome back, Captain. How can I... May luck...
Oh, journal. Hold on. Oh, I guess I have to ask her.
Welcome back. How can... Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
Ah, cool. What up, Lanny Bird? Starring Ruth Bellamy and Halcyon Helen.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip.
What a poom.
And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
Ew.
It was death.
What up, Chill
I made
Muffin?
sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
Why does this shit still look so good? This is a high quality ass VOD. Or a pre-rendered cutscene.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
What up, Adema? 8 months of support.
Captain,
Appreciate
we
you.
have a communication coming
Thank you.
in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Is this the Spacer's Choice Edition? Yes, but I'm also playing with some PC mods. What up, co-op? Every day in May. We're doing the DLC right now. This is a DLC that is it's about a murder mystery. It's pretty neat. I'm excited to get into it. Oh, what happened with the game today? Who won? I guess Thunder beat the Timberwolves. Oh, yeah. Ooh, they went to overtime. Damn. Oof, only 15 points from Anthony Edwards. Not great. Lobby with you, friend. I'm Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex, but there's no need to stand on formality. You may just be as Mister. Let me guess, this is about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And your first thought was to come to me.
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know what you're doing. Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, so glad to finally have a word with you. I would have been so disappointed if Ludovico monopolized your attention. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
I'm having trouble seeing the death of a 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony.
2-bit actor? Oh, Captain. This isn't Spencer Woolrich we're talking about. This is Halcyon Helen, Princess of Periodicals, Duchess of Dramaturgy. You would not believe
Dramaturgy's a
the money she
great
made us on
word.
Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric, could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract? Because I promise you, I'll win.
Oral Sanchez, 22 months, says, "Hey Andy, I'm currently in San Francisco for vacation. Lovely city. As a New Yorker, I take back complaining about you guys saying it's cold out here. It gets really fucking cold. It gets pretty chilly. It sure does. Yeah, even in the areas that get the less cold, it's still, 58, 55, It's pretty chilly. Gentlemen, please, as far as I'm concerned, you're both idiots."
First sensible thing I've heard all day. My apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're a talented diplomat. You know how to ask questions, and you have a gift for getting answers without resorting to violence. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Nitro. And I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that. The future of our complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Yeah, this is the
Fine.
DLC. This is the
Mark
murder
Rizzo is
mystery
paying
DLC.
for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Those two seem to have issues.
The Administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats. My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
You sound a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
They seem like jackasses.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue. I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
Helen must have been pretty popular for death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness. No one has ever been as well known or as well loved. Outside of our courageous business leaders.
You seem confident. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain. But what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
I just got here tilted Andy about the cold. Nobody did. Aurelio Sanchez was just saying that he's visiting San Francisco and was like, you know what? You're right. It does get pretty chilly here. Relax. There's nothing I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Sun God. Thank you for 19 months, Sun God. Appreciate you. Thanks for subscribing. Hello, Steve is rad. Thank you for following. Aurelio Sanchez resubscribed and Adema resubscribed as well. Thank you, gamers. 19 months for Sun God. Alright, I've got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos atmospheric complex.
I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon's Helen killers. I said all that wrong. Halcyon Helen's killer.
It is possible they expect you to understand the mind of a killer. You were, after all, responsible for murdering civilians in Emerald Vale.
Ah. What are you talking about, Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos atmospheric complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Thanks, Ada. Cool Hand Puke. Welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. I love Lion. I love Lion Eat Raptor. Let's see. Perks. Further increase the damage dealt by science weapons. When you're low health, you deal increased damage. Headshot kills explode, damaging nearby enemies. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Yeah, let's apply that. I have not peed well. I have no idea what that is. Okay, all right. Shit, I forgot we had cattle on board.
No more fertilizer shipments be brought on board. Who keeps ordering these?
Sorry. How much money do I got? I'm kind of poor. But one thing I know is I wish it showed me who was using this weapon. Because I haven't upgraded any of Parvati's weapons. That's Just Ray, 62 months. What up, That's Just Ray? How you doing, big dog? Thanks for subscribing.
In Eridanos.
Alright, let's go do a murder mystery, shall we? Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters. Alright, that other cutscene was way higher quality than this one. Way nicer. I don't think I needed that cutscene.
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
I'm guessing Eridanos is like some very rich area.
Hello,
Oh,
hello there.
God.
Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight salvage and shipping underground, or...
I thought he was the guy from fucking Elder Scrolls, the guy with the weird hair. Like his hat, when I saw him, I thought it was his... I thought it was like his hair, that one guy. Was that one guy from the... Yeah, the adoring fan. That's what I thought they were trying to do.
Ugh, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
He just looked like that. Can you fill me on the details of the murder?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
Black Hole Birdie, write that
I
down.
still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How'd she get famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that, along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Bags? What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
All the time. No, that would be ridiculous.
See, you say that, but I still ain't seen no bags. Know what? Never mind, it's not my business. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
You got a stupid ass hat, Norville. You got a dumb ass hat.
I could have sworn you just
It looks like Turbo Man. Looks like Turbo Man's helmet. Is this Outer Worlds? It is. Did I... Yeah, it says Outer Worlds on there.
Greetings, Inspector. No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Damn, you are
You should be
shiny.
able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Thank you.
Oh my stars. This is the hotel?
Grand Colon.
I've only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Is this like the equivalent of T-posing when you're sitting? Oh, is that?
I saw that.
Oh, fuck
what
you.
What do you think you're doing?
I saw him right into it. I was nothing at all. I'm not doing nothing, actually.
You made your point. Carry on then.
Thank you. I saw this dude. I saw this guy like trying to get to me, or like some security guard over here. I don't know what the fuck Rune Factory is, Shay Salai. Don't know what that is.
Ooh, feels like I'm breathing rich people air.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Just want to see if that would alert anybody, but it is a silencer.
Black Hole Birdie's disappeared, you know. The poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Yeah, I've been playing Fields of Mystery every night, dude. RPG Harvest Moon. Yeah, I'm still Fields of Mystery in. Mysteria in. Constable Keene, nice to meet you. We spoke over the ether wave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
What have you got for me, Doctor?
An extraordinary contraption. You'll love it.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
When are you going to get back to Enshrouded? No idea.
Hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Oh, come on. What does this thing do exactly?
I'm so glad you asked. Allow me to explain. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Got it, thanks. So it's a magnifying glass.
Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
The discrepancy amplifier. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, you've been granted the discrepancy amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues to Eridanos. Be sure to equip the discrepancy amplifier in a weapon slot. Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you need to use the discrepancy amplifier to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it. Cool.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification?
I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
What up, Devin? And yeah, a little bit late night. Yeah. I mean, late night for you, but it's still 8:30 over here. Let's get started. Tell me about the discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of the footprints match anything else you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Seen some purpleberry in this dirt. Amplifier analysis.
Excellent observation, Inspector. The following compounds have been detected. Purpleberry residue, nitrogen-rich fertilizer, common grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case.
Thank you.
You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
I didn't do anything. I leveled up, or I didn't do a damn thing. I'll take it. Damn, they got perks already as well. Andy, I can't believe Mission Impossible is over. My last 8 weeks were with Ethan. Now what do I do? Now you go off and you get disavowed by the government. You go on the run. You go into hiding. Ethan Hunt. Ilsa Faust. Where's Rebecca Ferguson? God, I miss her so much. Spoiler, she's dead, but man, I miss her. Miss her so much. Do anything for her. Sure, I guess more damage. Yeah, why not? Parvati, what do we got for you? All right, now we go to the penthouse suite. We got ourselves a murder mystery, folks. Who done it? A classic who done it.
You'd think these people have never seen a corpse before.
You've never seen John Wick. What?
I'm sorry, sir.
Holy
but
shit.
While the hotel is an active
I would give
crime
anything to
scene,
switch
I regret
places
to
with you.
inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Mr. Wick. Right, you happen to have my room key? Oh no, wait, who?
Why, you?
No, not the special inspector. I meant your boss.
Oh, Mr. Kincannon. He runs all sublet underground operations in the Eridanos atmospheric complex, including the Grand Colonial Hotel. But he keeps his office down in the warehouse district, near the docks. If you should require to meet with him in person, you're most likely to find him there. While you're here, Inspector, could I set you up with a room?
Sure, what you got?
For you, only the best, sir, of course. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you. Simply call the elevator in the lobby and our
Calling you right now. The last guest in my room, the murderer. Oh yeah, we're absolutely just jealous that we can't watch John Wick again for the first time. That's 1000% what it is. And I just need you to be ready for moments like this. Mr. Wick. Winston. Just stuff, it's just the best, dude. Yeah. We'll see you soon, Mr. Wick. We will. God, I'm just looking through the... Man, I would fucking kill to watch these movies again for the first time. I legitimately think if you point back to my happiest times in the past 5 years, it may have just been watching John Wick movies. Maybe 10 years, you know. Like, at my core, the happiest I've ever felt was probably watching the John Wick movies. What do you need, Mr. Wick? Guns. Lots of guns. God, he's so fucking good, dude.
highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
What up, King Edie? 76 months. That's a long time, King Edie. And that's just Ray, 62 months. Thank you so much. Keanu saying, yeah. You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Dude, for real, said it might be. I need a gun. Did you ever see Helen acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Why did Helen order a lot of food? Were people staying with her that nobody knew? She had other people in the room with her. I heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here.
Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb?
Ooh, shadow chicks are pregnant. That's a good call.
I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Helen's co-star, Woolridge. You have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over.
What up, Eagles,
Man's
boy?
Clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Sorry, just got here. Is this the PC version? It is. I'm also running some mods on it as well. Let me get that one more time.
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
All right, Woolridge hates her. Black Hole Birdie.
Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big?
I bet you he's
I have a bet with a friend.
I bet you he's a boss
Not
that we end
sure
up
we'll ever
fighting.
get it to pay out. That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
Typo. Splendidly. Is it a typo? I thought it was a typo. Yeah, it is. Splendidly. They missed a little D right there. Minor spelling error. Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Yeah, maybe Splendid. Maybe that's a clue. Maybe that's part of it. What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Yeah, we're on the lookout for the missing D. Anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant, either.
What was the Dwigged typo in Nick Lock 2? I mean, there was many. There were many. There were like, the word soak would be subless. That was one of them. Oh no, it was elm. It was over blessing instead of overwhelm. You can't honestly tell me there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
You spelling bless wrong? Alright, nobody noticed splendidly was spelled wrong, alright? So what then? What now? What now?
If you're sure.
Splendidly. Want to check if my room was ready yet.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up.
They said that again.
Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
They said it twice. That's an important. Let me get some clues on you. Hey lady, let me fucking investigate your face.
Put that away. You're making me nervous.
It's not a weapon. It's a fucking clue reader. Just double checking. What about you?
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to the penthouse suite. No, wait. I like to visit the VIP guest floor. No, let me go to my hotel.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Clues. Oh, that's my squad mate, Nyoka. I was like, what the hell? No, I was...
You think they'd object to me setting up a tanning station here?
A flyer promoting productotherapy seminar. Clues? No, nothing.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime. Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
I still don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving them.
I will be plain with you. I'd prefer not having to hire you at all. This matter should be resolved by Rizzo's security. But Cedric owns the land complexes, so we have a jurisdiction problem. Constable Keene encouraged us to hire a third-party freelancer. Right now, you're the best chance we have at resolving this incident and getting on with our affairs.
Relax, I've been solving problems for two idiots who don't get along since Emerald Vale.
I see. Well, I appreciate your candor. Yes, let's go with that. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Got a lead. Can't tell you why, but I need to access the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
Trying to see the voice actor. Where's Ludovico? Sean Crisden? No, it doesn't look like it's a super well-known actor. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to know you. Possibly both. You can't keep your people under control, Ludovico?
Cedric isn't my people. If he were, I would have had him fired years ago. Preferably into the sun. You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
I'll be back. Shit. Oh, it shoots too. Oh. It's also a weapon. No wonder why that lady was scared. Sorry. I thought they said they were gonna clean this place up. Some good screen space reflections right there. Let's do this door.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
Aha!
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
This is from Ludovico. Mrs. H. Helen, thank you for choosing the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex as the site of your next publicity and marketing campaign. By endorsing the Spectrum Brown product, you're allying yourself with a revolution in the leisure beverage market. Indeed, in the culture of Halcyon itself. We're going to change the world together. Helen. Who is this from? Oh, from the Prophet of Profitability. I don't understand why you and I must be enemies. Are we not both branches on the same tree of privilege? You command audiences with your masterly performances on the ether wave, and I command the attention of our corporate leaders. We're both cultural icons with the responsibility to set a good example. Disappointed to discover you've berated my seminars publicly and on official records. I take particular umbrage in your characterization of my most recent seminar, spearheading your project, How to Motivate Your Workforce Using Ancient Weaponry, and as, and I quote, nonsensical vanity project from the dyed-in-the-wool buffoon. These are fighting words. Expect to hear from my personal auditor soon. Money can't buy happiness, and other lies we tell ourselves. A new seminar by the prophet of profitability. This is from Cedric. Ms. Bellamy, you're a talented actor. Enjoyed all your roles across the years. I've especially found your performance in Terror, especially fond of your performance in Terror on Monarch. Ludovico doesn't appreciate the serials. Maybe that's why he never knows when he's being played. Still thinks you're here to endorse Spectrum Brown. Your performance has him fooled. I have a feeling I know what you're up to. It's always a little disappointing when the audience is a few steps ahead of the plot. Surcharge is non-refundable. The Grand Colony is not responsible for death or dismemberment that occurs off hotel grounds. These wigs look too tiny. Is Alien Covenant better than Prometheus? Need to watch that one next. I don't think it is. I think that opinions were kind of like 50%. I like this one more than the other. I think they were a bit split for us. Oh, it's got like arc on it.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great. I'm gonna put.
I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
I'm gonna get into the VIP floor. I'll ask one more time.
Oh, so...
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get in there.
To the
Usually when I recognize a voice in these games, it's me recognizing them as another character in the same game. Yeah, I feel that. That happens sometimes.
This smells worse than rancid salt tuna. Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Maybe you haven't heard, but we're in the middle of a lockdown. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
You look like you're a necromancer. Jesus. 100th best. Who's Matthias?
An idiot. I suspect he's avoiding me, actually, which is the first smart thing he's done all month. Sorry, but do you need something? Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
A missing person? I'm actually an inspector. I could look in that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
Few days? Why'd you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles. Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
Second, I'm not that interested. What do I need to know?
Missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
I'll get on that. I'm not gonna get on that. Oh, it doesn't eventually hit the ground. It just kind of stops moving. Oh, I gotta wait.
For me.
I gotta like kill people here? What the fuck? Fuck! Fuck! What the fuck?
No!
What the hell is that? Damn, they ramped up. Oh, are you shitting me? Oh, you gotta start me off right before. You gotta start me off
Smells worse than
right before.
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Happy birthday, Kevin.
Maybe you haven't heard, but we're in the middle of a
Everybody wish Kevin Coelho happy birthday. I'm so happy that Evan Young clipped that piece out with all of the different moments of me not understanding Kevin. That shit was so funny. Oh, maybe we could sneak around.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh. Oh, fuck you. Ooh. Bam!
Here we go. How about that? Captain, to your right. Here I go.
She's going sicko mode, man.
The last of him.
Fuck you. 9 days till Switch 2. Oh, baby. Oh, new weapons. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I didn't watch this. I didn't watch The Sopranos. Level 1. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, that thing sucks. Dog, how am I always so poor in this game? It's because I just level up guns. That's all I do.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I like that it says beep beep beep.
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Search his pockets. Got some Purpleberry crunch. Pay your respects.
At least he gave his life for a worthy cause.
Beep beep beep.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Not in this room. Where at? Oh.
Timeline discrepancy. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Dang, could have sworn there would have been something up here. That rifle's real expensive. Holy shit. I should give one of the squad that weapon. Oh yeah, your weapon sucks, Parbody. Oh, let me break my legs. I'm willing to break them.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
Okay, now I'm interested in what y'all have to say.
What do you think you're doing?
Shit, I was stealing? I thought, fuck. Whatever I want.
Just don't let me catch you again, all right? And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who is this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
I'm just here to investigate a murder. Go about your business.
I see. Just a visitor then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least.
You look like Guy Pearce.
Something I can do for you?
Like dressed as an older guy or something. Like in Prometheus. Or the other one. Have you seen Halcyon Helen at all prior to her death?
Yeah, I saw her. Tried to flag her down for an autograph, but to no avail. Ran right by me. No idea where she was heading. Seemed like she had a lot on her mind.
Thank you, Mothalore. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. It's good, Machine XP. I'm enjoying it. You seem like the man to ask about the orchards.
Whether or not I like it, yes, that's right.
I ever heard you complaining about quotas.
Yeah. Quotas are higher than ever because of the upcoming release of Spectrum Brown, but we haven't been hitting them. Frankly, it's ridiculous. Our workers are all about 30% more productive than usual. They keep getting injured, which is setting us behind. I blame the treatment Rizzo's keeps making them get.
Rizzo's making its workers get some kind of treatment?
Look, they don't tell me the specifics. All I know is that the workers leave their typical morose selves and come back more chipper than an automechanical woodcarver. Look at Jacob, our groundskeeper, if you ain't met him. If he were any less personable before, I'd have had him replaced with a trained canid. Now he's all smiles. It's like the workers all forgot their 10-minute workplace safety seminars. And that's twice as long as the next leading brand. Our people should be safety experts. And yet, I've seen folks step on open electrical wires, drop pallets on each other. One damn fool even blundered into a wasp-keto hive. Even as he died, he looked fairly pleased. Okay, then.
I ever heard you mention sabotage.
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
Yeah, this is DLC. This is a murder mystery DLC. I can figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Investigate the dead sapling, stop the exterminator automix, inspect the fried console. Oh my God!
Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut
Legitimately
Hut,
scared me.
Wonderful customer. Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I don't know if whatever that is catching, but let's keep our distance.
I sure am. Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
One of the law's names on your neck.
Oh, that? I call it my little passenger. I don't know why. The name just appeared in my head when this thing showed up on my neck.
Don't move, I'll try to cut it off you.
Don't you dare! Or I'll cut something off you! Gosh, I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I just felt this urge to protect my little passenger, even if it means hurting you.
That's not normal behavior. How long have you been like this?
Couple of days. Ever since it showed up, I've been feeling happier and happier. I really can't imagine life without my little passenger.
So, where'd you find this little passenger?
I don't know. It just appeared one day. I guess I just picked it up while working in the orchards. Sometimes I wonder how it showed up, and I start to worry. But worrying feels bad, and I hate feeling bad, so I don't worry about it. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Show me what you got for sale. You got jack shit.
Our alcohol stocks are large. Thanks for visiting Rizzo's. Now I'd.
Halcyon Helen was in the orchards before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens. And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of tossball players at once, not just one. Laws, not just affable, but virile, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
You do know Birdie's a suspect in Helen's murder investigation, right?
Oh my! Birdie, a murderer? Well, everyone has their flaws. I'll be sure not to bring it up on our first date.
Anything you can tell me about the orchards?
I'm so glad you asked. The orchards are my 3rd favorite subject, with my first being Rizzo's refreshing drinks and my second being Rizzo's toothsome confectionaries. Our orchards are the source of 63% of Rizzo's total produce, which correlates to 112% of fresh goods throughout all of Halcyon. Give or take a few percent, of course. If you want to know more about each part of the orchards, might I recommend one of our fantastic tours? One of our options is even audio-guided as a special bonus feature.
I might be interested in hearing more about your tours.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that. Our tours are my 4th favorite subject. Every part of the orchards is so rich with Rizzo's lore. Buy a tour ticket and anoint yourself with knowledge. We have 3 tour options. Premium includes a 10-minute pass to the Sprat Petting Zoo. Premium Plus comes with the novelty Purpleberry and Amber. And the golden ticket is audio-guided in addition to being self-guided.
I'll buy a ticket.
Which kind would you...
I'll like the golden ticket.
You're in luck. We have 1 left. Normally they're 100 bits, but seeing how I'm sold out of everything else, I can give it to you for just 90. How does that sound?
I'll take it.
That's great. Thank you so much.
God, that's like legitimately scared the shit out of me.
I don't think I've ever seen an orchard before. I mean, other than...
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
The space between each footstep is short and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It would appear that Helen was in a hurry. The tracks hesitate, partially turning in one spot as if Helen paused to look behind her. She may have feared she was being
Anything
followed.
Interesting?
Helen was in a hurry. She thought she was being followed.
That's real good work, Captain. You think the killer was chasing Miss Helen through the orchards?
Weather calls for a harvest, I do believe. Well,
oh God, him
sweet
too.
Hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
I don't know what's wrong with him, but let's keep our distance.
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Do you know if Halcyon Helen came through here?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr. Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR and DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Helen was the spokesperson for Spectrum Brown's ad campaign.
That's right, she was. She sure made for some lovely adverts. Maybe it might have involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Seen any murder weapons lying around? Bottle of poison, smoking laser pistol, bloodied blunt force object?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
Deadly pollinization mosquitoes.
Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzo's would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
I already purchased a golden ticket.
Well now, you certainly are an individual of refined taste. There are folks who defend the premium option and its sprat petting zoo, but once you've been bit by one sprat, you've been bit by them all. Of course, tours of any access level must be suspended.
Oh shit. Alright, you're scaring me. I'm leaving.
I can't. There's a...
I hate looking at you.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more...
Jesus.
Asshole.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I did not like that.
Not gonna let no one bring me down.
My kind of act.
Knuckles you are. Never like that. Wanna be your friend.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
I didn't like the way they moved. Fuck that. That was scary.
Feels good. Feels fun.
Beep, beep, beep. Man, we were right next to, like, that dude talking, and we're just murdering people now. Oh, cool. I am machine.
Nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Hell yeah, I said Nuggets. Have a good one. I'm so scared of like a
Timeline discrepancy
dude popping up
nearby.
here.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Congratulations.
Oh, so she
Inspector.
left out of
You've
here.
discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh no. Oh, you're chill.
What are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances.
You're chill, but you may not be
ago,
totally sane.
conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new, groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
You were right the first time. Return from beyond the grave to exact my revenge.
Very funny. If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Believe me, I considered it.
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna. Though you do smell a bit like her, like blood and starship grease. You must be that freelance inspector. Well, I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff it gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else.
What the fuck?
Good thing none of
Washi,
my
I didn't know
charges
y'all were
damaged.
deadlocking. I would have deadlocked.
Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all. I sit inside and I look at plants. Goal is usually to make Rizzo's fruit products hardier and sweeter, but for every success, there are a couple of hundred failures. Example, tried breeding native Tripicale with a foreign strain. Would have called it Hextacale. In the end, it bred so fast, workers were swallowed up before they could harvest it. That one, I think, can be attributed to the waspitos. Some lament their irritability, but their productivity is unmatched. What's a few dead workers in the architect's designs?
I'll take your word for it.
You'd be the first to. Everyone else just says, I got bark instead of a heart. They just don't understand me, not like my plants do.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress.
We see where it's leading.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Oh shit, the robots are over here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Dude, has Halcyon Helen just been on a murderous rampage? There's just always dead bodies in her wake. Was she a crazy I bet you she was a murderer.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh my god, there's so many people. Oh my god, they're scary. Oh my god. Fuck you.
Watch a pro at work. Here goes nothing. Not bad, huh?
Hey, puro 956.
Sorry.
Don't apologize for murdering.
Timeline discrepancy detected.
Oh, I thought I was gonna have to shoot you.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to... Timeline discrepancy.
How many times are you gonna... Oh, shit. Hey! I didn't mean to shoot the robot. Sorry, robot. Oh shit.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
All together.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What difficulties is this? Is normal, Glenn VP. What up, Glenn? Oh, a little access card over here. Take the access card. For extreme pay deduction and mild reduction of working fingers. The shaft of the tossball stick cracked and bent, exceeding tossball regulation requirements. The end of the tossball stick is matted with Rizzo's
Bits of wicker
dark matter.
detected, embedded within the chunks of dark matter. Wicker is not a known ingredient of the dark matter product.
Looks as if someone used the tossball stick to completely obliterate a picnic basket. Maybe it's some kind of upper-class mating ritual.
The only members of a tossball team strong enough to crack a stick in two are the dedicated hackers, like Black Hole Birdie. Whatever Ms. Ruth Bellamy must have relayed to the tossball hacker during their picnic together instigated a furious
Oh shit, she was breaking up with him.
by 52%.
Something went wrong here.
She's breaking up with him. But she was already running away over here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I just saw it. There we go.
Analysis. This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the Orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide on purpleberry saplings, is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards. Chemical makeup of substance. 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detect. These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the Purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
So someone yanked. Okay. Oh no, we got more freaks over here. I have no more ammo. Are you shitting me?
Real funny! Been practicing then. Anyone else? Never felt so damn good in my life. I'm not gonna let no one bring me down.
Fuck you, you freak. Bam! Bam! Oh shit, there's more. Oh my god, everybody's dead, but if I heal, they should res. Oh, that was so clutch, Parvati. I can't believe I'm out of that weapon or out of that ammo. I need to install a bigger magazine on this gun. Oh, they only res once? Okay, uno más, uno más.
Victim alert.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Fuck you. Hey, happy to have you here. Thanks for joining me. Jesus, ladies, come on. Get your game up. Fuck over here. Alright, chat, I had to call it right there. Because I forgot to eat dinner. And it's here. I love y'all gamers. Thank you so much for watching, hanging out. I'm gonna go watch the rehearsal. Good night, gamers.